You've had some great moments in the Brighton shirt, but where'd you place today?
It's a big moment. Great to get the winning goal, to put through to the quarters. It was a solid team performance. Obviously, there was a lot going on in that game today. A lot of ups and downs, but we stuck with it. Stuck together. So proud of the lads. I think everyone's buzzing.
What was the key in terms of fighting today? It was about that, wasn't it, from both teams?
Yeah, it was definitely. You come up against Newcastle, really intense side, and they can always, put you under pressure. They got some great players with some quality in there, and it's very dangerous. But we stuck to our guns, and we put in a great shift.
And you found the moments of quality. You found that moments of quality. What's the secret at 34?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm feeling very good, feeling fit, feeling strong. Obviously, I've been out with a little injury, a little knock that I had in training, but glad to be back now, putting a lot of hard work. Thanks to my mum and dad, giving me the good genes, and I'm feeling good. I've got a lot more to come. You've
won this competition, of course, with Arsenal twice. What about making history now with this group? Obviously, there's a lot of talent in this team, but now do you see the ability to finish it?
Well, it's going to be really tough. Obviously we've come here, special atmosphere here at St James's Park, great side, putting a great shift. I think it's very important for us to focus on the next game. I think we've looked too far ahead in the future before, and we've maybe got distracted. So now it's head on the next game, good training week, and then we've got the Premier League to look forward to.
We'll see. Brighton at Wembley winning an FA Cup. That will be some story.
It would be amazing. It would be lovely, but that's something that we've got to work. Well, 5 times.
The secret of a long life is also keeping focus. Well done, Danny. Player of the match as well for that goal. Congratulations.
Yes. Yes, you see Danny there, vast experience. We talk about the magic of football and winning big games. The smile on his face there, he's like a kid.
You can see Tonali appealing for offside. Livramento's lost concentration. Is that how you interpret it?
But this is what it comes down to as well. It's not just like not giving the ball away, but especially for defenders. It's like what you're saying with the one that was offside.
But he didn't even try and step up there. He didn't even try and get up.
He actually didn't react to it.
You can understand tiredness and that, but that it's unacceptable at this level because you're talking about getting to the next round, and you've got to step up. Matt Targett, he was in a position where Danny would have had to bend his run more.
Yeah. And this is the importance of the squad. We mentioned about subs coming off the bench. Your subs have got to come on and have an impact. And we saw Danny's enthusiasm. He's a player who's won the trophy. He's 34 now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, he came on and he made a difference where you see other subs sometimes for Newcastle, they come on and it seems like it's a chore to him. Yeah. But Danny's professionalism shone through there.
That had it all today, didn't it? Well done to your team. What pulled you through?
The togetherness. So I think we had very good moments in the game. I think we controlled, we dominated the game. Of course, there were moments we had to suffer, but we always stayed together. We had setbacks in the game, we always stayed together. And that was the positive thing. I think that was the key, because in the end it was all about emotions, it was all about pushing yourself, and therefore they did it together.
Is there a better 34-year-old striker in English football than Danny Welbeck?
That's not my job. I think someone asked me it the last time. I think that you have a really good coach with Thomas Tuchel, so he will make the decision.
Oh yes,
for sure.
Danny back for England.
That's maybe possible, but like I said, it's not my decision. I think the only thing what I can say is that I'm really happy to work with him. He's a great leader, great role model, and a great player.
And what did he provide? That moment of quality that won it today.
From Danny?
Yeah.
So yeah, in the end, the goal for sure that makes us, or that gives us the win. But in general, I think that he really worked hard when he comes into the match. He had his effort. He had his impact on the game. He changed the dynamic of the game by his quality, and therefore we can be happy to have him in the team.
Now listen, you're a step closer to making history. They talk a lot here about Newcastle's long wait for a trophy. Brighton have never won a trophy. So what about making history now?
Step by step. So I think...
but you're one step closer.
Yeah, we are one step closer, that's sure. But like I said, it's very important to stay humble now, to really work hard, don't be satisfied, analyze the game, regenerate good, and then next weekend we have another tough challenge ahead of us.
Well, you're on a great one. Great run. Well done today.
Thanks a lot.
Anthony Gordon sent off in the 83rd minute.
Yeah.
Did the emotion catch up with him? I mean, it seemed extraordinary what he did.
There was incident about maybe 1 or 2 minutes before that where I think he felt disappointed. It was obviously frustrating. It's a moment of madness. I do feel for him. Listen, I've done daft stuff on the football pitch. He's got to take his medicine now. He's going to be punished with the suspension. He's obviously an intelligent lad. He just, yeah, it is frustration. We see it, and I'm not going to be too harsh on him. His staffed. He'd have to take his medicine.
Ruled out of the Carabao Cup final. Missed it 2 years ago because it was cup time.
Been there, they've done worse.
Emotionally draining, I think. How do you sum it up?
Yeah, tough one for us to take. It was very bitty, I think. Real big physical game for us. Of course, it had everything with the red cards as well, and extra time. We thought we'd won it at the end. So, yeah, difficult result for us to take.
What was missing maybe in extra time?
Legs, I think. I think we had a couple of players feeling the effects of the game. So Tino ended up not being able to really contribute. So in some respects, we were down to 9. Very difficult. I thought that the other substitutes did really well and gave us a bit more energy. But it was a really tough physical game, as I say, for both teams. Yeah, we could have done better. Of course, we could have done.
It's a blow to go out. It's a blow to lose Anthony Gordon. What can you say about the red card?
Well, it looks harsh, but we'll have to analyse it properly. I've not seen a replay of it. I was just going on my original view. I thought it looked harsh, but yeah, we'll see and then see what we do next. Yeah,
you might appeal.
Possibly.
There's a sense maybe as well, though, that we talked about keeping emotionally controlled before the game, that maybe in that moment he wasn't as controlled as he should have been.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd need to see it again properly to see exactly what happened. It was just a mass of bodies in my first viewing. So, Anthony obviously didn't mean any harm.
How is he?
I've only seen him very briefly before coming out to you, and yeah, he was really disappointed.
So how do you lift the players, Eddie? Obviously now one chance has gone, but a big chance coming in the Carabao Cup and obviously Champions League to play for.
Yeah, I think we'll let the dust settle on this. It will be take a couple of days, but then we'll come back to work and we'll be ready for West Ham.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.